tripping, bro. You tripping.
I was vibing. Drizzy responded. I'm coolin'. Having a good time. I was about to go get the Henny.
What is up, YouTube? We back in the building. Let's go, man. We in here, man. We ain't playing no games. We knocking out these videos back to back. I like that record. If y'all been following The Weeknd so far, man, I know y'all having a good one if you a hip hop fan, because Kendrick Lamar and Drake are having petty parties, man. And you know, we all know Drake came out with his track, you know, Family Matters is it called? And Kendrick responded immediately with Meet the Grams. Now, watching this whole thing is kind of interesting. Watching it unfold is because, you know, you got two people on two different teams, everybody trying to play chess. Everybody trying to see who got the best chess move for them to just get an upper hand in this situation. But it's entertainment for the rest of us, right? So we just sitting back here, we entertain. So I wanted to sit back a little bit and wait, you know what I mean? Because I know the biggest thing about Kendrick Lamar's Meet the Grams this is the revelation of Drake having a daughter. Right now, I know what y'all thinking. You know, if Drake has a daughter, that's crazy. This could be done. Kendrick Lamar could be the sole winner of this thing. It's over, because ain't no way Drake gonna do this twice. Like, this will be another Pusha T all over again. But we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, because the fact of the matter is, it's an allegation and nobody knows what's going on. So the last thing I seen online were people trying to insinuate that Kendrick Lamar was fed false information, right? So they're trying to say that Kendrick Lamar was fed false information by either maybe somebody from Drake's camp or whatever the case may be. But if that's the case, yeah, that's a bad look for Kendrick Lamar, but a very strategic move for Drake's camp, if it's factual, right? Now, it is what it is. A lot of people get fed false information, but we got to really look into what's going on here, because it's not very far-fetched that Drake could have a daughter out there. I mean, he did it with Adonis. And if we being 100%, man, and we ain't capping at all on this thing, we gotta admit that had it not been for Pusha T, who knows when we would have heard about an Adonis. We probably never would have. You gotta question it a little bit, but you also have to believe it, because it could very well be true, right? So with that said, we're gonna kind of go into a little rabbit hole. We're gonna look up some stuff. We're gonna talk about some stuff just to kind of dissect this a little bit before people go off the deep rails of it and start, you know, saying, where's the kid? Where's this and that? So if we talk about Meet the Grams, right? There's a lot of lyrics to unpack in Meet the Grams, right? You know, and apparently in this song, Kendrick is basically talking to Adonis, and then he's talking to Sandra, which is Drake's mom, and then he's talking to the supposed girl, and then he's talking to Aubrey. So when I say the supposed girl, the supposed daughter, right? So I think the daughter is the biggest piece of this that everybody is kind of trying to dissect. And I mean, with Just Do, I mean, it's a big revelation, man. It's crazy to think that Drake would do this again. I don't know. The way I look at it like, there's no way you're doing this again, dog. There's no way you're doing this again. Also, I think Drake is in the space where I don't know if he knows exactly what caliber he's messing with at this point. I think it's easy to dismiss Kendrick Lamar and what he can do, but also he's one of those opponents where he doesn't really do anything outside of rap that people know about. So it's hard to have anything on the guy. You feel me? So while we sit and we say, you know, Drake got killed and Drake, you know, is getting destroyed, this is not an easy battle, dog. This is not an easy battle. So on that forefront, you know, I give him a little bit of leeway on that. But, you know, one of the things that makes me feel like Drake has completely lost this battle is the fact that we don't know who writes anything these days. I mean, obviously we heard Kendrick Lamar on, what was it, Euphoria, where he said that was a light pack. And we all know there's been, you know, accusations of Daylight, the battle rapper, writing for him. And he made insinuations that he wrote back to back. Now, when we think about Drake and we think about disses, everybody goes back to back to back, right? And everybody goes back there because that's like the staple of him. Everybody goes back to that. That's like the classic example. That's like the bar. And if it turns out that Drake didn't even write that, that's a crazy thing to talk about. If it turns out Drake didn't even write that, that is wild. And I don't think people understand how deep that is. Digest a little bit. You know, when he's talking to this supposed daughter, which, listen, him talking to Adonis is disrespectful shit. Like, this is the most disrespectful diss in a long time. I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all gotta keep it real on that. This is highly disrespectful. You know, you talking to his son, Kendrick? At this point, this battle ain't no friends after this. No. Y'all saw Meek and Drake was cool. Meek needed that. Meek and Drake became cool, but it ain't no cool after this. After this, somebody gotta get punched in the face. Like, yo, you gotta throw hands after that. So if we go down here, he talks to the supposed girl. He says, I'm sorry your father is not active inside your world. He didn't commit to much but his music. Yeah, that's for sure. He's a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs, try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Just imagine for a second that this is actually true, that he has a daughter. How wild is that? To be talking to her, right? Like, man, come on, man. I don't think y'all understand. Now, the thing is, a lot of people want to dissect Kendrick Lamar's lyrics. They want to dissect the situation and talk about what's true and what isn't true. Now, could it be that Drake doesn't have a daughter and Kendrick got fed bad intel? 100%. It can be. Drake responded on his Instagram, of course, which is another thing that I'm getting tired of. Like, bro, stop responding on Instagram. We ain't trying to see that, because we gave Meek all the flack in the world for responding on social media to anything Drake said. They was literally calling the man Twitter fingers. So it shows the hypocrisy that we have when we talk about this situation, right? But nevertheless, like this song has so many disrespectful angles. Like, his father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeat itself. Sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace. This is the reason I made Mr. Morale. Like, come on, man. You lied about your daughter. You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. Like, come on. This is crazy, bro. Like, Kendrick Lamar has stepped up the disrespect level. And I'm here for it, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't gonna cap. I'm here for it. So, so as we know, Akademiks started out this whole thing just basically defending the shit out of Kendrick. Defending the shit out of Drake. And it's clear that he's a Drake fan and he's team OVO. So, but at this point, it's one of those things that it's inevitable. You can't escape what's going on right now. If we look at Akademiks here, Akademiks don't even know what's going on.
Let's call an ambulance to send him here. No fucking way. What Kendrick say? Kendrick dropped immediately? No fucking way. No fucking way.
Welcome back to this
Yo, Ak can't even believe what he's seeing right now. Bro, listen. It's calculated at this point. Kendrick dropping that right after Drake's took away a lot of momentum on Drake's record. A lot. So, obviously in Drake's record, he tried to insinuate that, Kendrick was, domestic violence things and this and whatever. But if you remember, Kendrick Lamar actually kind of talked about that.
Bloody, and you did something to some female, and they said they had evidence and all of this, and then I never heard anything about it again.
Yeah, because it's foolishness. Mm-hmm. That's the most ignorant stuff I've ever heard made up.
I was like, Kendrick did that? I doubt it.
And that person, whoever made that up, owes an apology. Not to me, but to women that actually go out there and get abused. You dig what I'm saying? That's a real issue, and putting a person name that stands for someone way more better, that's been raised way more better than that. That's not cool. There's people out there that really get abused, and there's women out there that get abused and don't say nothing. Live their lives through that. So
because I was like, I'm sure if that happened, there'd have been a police report. You would have been arrested.
That's foolishness. That's ignorant. That's all the way ignorant. 100%.
When you hear things in the news, certain things I believe about artists. That story, I didn't even think that was remotely close to your character at all.
Yeah, you'd be in jail, man. They put you.
At this point, everybody's just trying to find their angles, right? Everybody trying to find a way to kind of just be more disrespectful than the other. But if you ask me at this point, Drake has clearly lost the battle. I said this, before Meet the Grams was out, but Meet the Grams is just like it's a nuke at this point, man. I mean, there's a difference between, making people dance and having a catchy tune, which I think is Drake's angle. Drake's angle is, let me make everybody dance, let me make everybody happy, get something catchy. I'm gonna make a diss song with a hook on it, and everybody gonna, vibe to it. But when you get on here and you talking to this man like he your child, bro, you got a verse, you're talking to his son, and you're talking to his mother, then you're talking to his alleged baby girl that's out there that he doesn't claim, and then you're talking to him one-on-one. Like, this is beyond dissecting someone. And that's what I feel like people are missing. People who don't really dissect hip hop correctly. Like, you know, Drake can make you feel good and dance and have a great time and hype you up with one-liners that are gonna have you go crazy. It's not to say that his diss wasn't good, because he had a lot of lines in there. And he had lines for everybody, you know, ASAP, everybody. Kendrick is dissecting you, dog, and it's wild. But you know, Problem 354 says something. He said, I talked to Dot, aka Petty Pendergrass, last night. He's nowhere near done. You niggas in trouble. Westside Compton. So even after Meet the Grams, to insinuate that there's more is alarming for the Drake camp, bruh. Because it also takes you to the point of how long can you do this? You feel me? Like, how long does this go on before somebody just says, listen, I bow out, you won? I feel like if this daughter thing is true, that's where it stops. Because that's where it stops with Pusha T. It stopped right there. And apparently, according to Drake, he could have said something super disrespectful. It's super disrespectful, but he decided to let it be. And him letting it be, that was his L. You know, the L that everybody recognizes as his L. And obviously, Akademiks has tried everything to try to defend Drake. And I'm pretty disappointed in Akademiks with this whole coverage. I don't know if he shifted a little bit, but I've been disappointed only because I feel like he has been using his platform to try to give Drake that edge by just, you know, everything Drake. It's clear that he's on one side. Somebody of his, like, you know, prevalence in, you know, media, choosing a side is like crazy. But you know, what do we expect? Now, if we look at the cover also, you know, we see the amount of things that has come to light, like even, you know, even the thumbnail, right, of the song. Obviously, this is what we originally saw, was this glove here, right? We saw this glove for the last diss track. And now we're seeing the full picture. And it looks like these are items that belong to Drake. There's prescriptions here, which I can't really see, but just the fact that, you know, Kendrick is playing this very strategic. And I feel like both camps are trying to play chess right now, but Kendrick is clearly winning, my opinion.
Your father, let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would a world condom. I'm sorry that you...
Oh! Did this ass out? What the f... Yo, Act, man. Act, you going out crazy, bro. Like, you crashing out, my guy. Get it together, man. You don't gotta stream all damn day, dog. Get it jeez, bro.
Man, what the fuck is going on right now, bro? What is the fuck is going on? Drake just dropped on YouTube, and he dropped a little preview snippet on Instagram, and you're telling me that Kendrick dropped again?
Yo, they got Act looking stressed. Listen, you can't be biased in this situation. You have to put yourself in the middle. You know, you have to put yourself in the middle. And if it looks like you're leaning towards one side, it has to look like you're leaning towards one side because it's actually factual that it's really leaning towards that side. There's no way you can really look at this clearly and say that Drake is winning. I just can't see it. And obviously everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their own way that they're assessing this. But in my eyes, there's no way that you can say Drake is winning this. The way Kendrick Lamar is rapping right now, it's not even close. It's not even close. Now, obviously, if you're a person that doesn't want to listen, you don't want to dissect the lyrics, you don't want to find out what this means and that means, and you just want to hear somebody just be catchy all day and like give you something simple and dumbed down that you can hear, then that's fine. You can lean over to the other side and say that he's winning on the other side. Everybody's opinion is valid, but I'm just telling you guys how you feel me?
All right, let's listen to this.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not
Drake, you gotta box this nigga. You gotta box him.
That's what I'm saying,
rap.
dog.
Box him. Time to box.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Fuck rapping. He's hearing Dear Your Son. It's time to box. Fuck the rapping. Y'all can't solve this over beats. You gotta box him. Fuck all this shit. What? Dear Adonis?
The man got on the track and is talking to your son, bruh. Does it get more disrespectful than that? I'm just saying.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. Hey, you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit.
Jeez.
Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars, that's real. But
Giving your son life lessons? Sheesh. Man, bruh.
Your daddy ain't one of them, and you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them.
Nigga talking to your moms, dog. Talking to your moms, bro. Oh. Drake, he's talking to your moms, dog. My dukes.
What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die.
This is why I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. Ain't no let's be cool after this, dog. It's a dub. It's done. You can't be cool after this. You got to go. You gotta fight after this, dog. Listen, dog. Man, look.
What the fuck is going on? Did he say Drake should die?
Well, I feel like Kendrick Lamar recorded this sitting down, dog. I feel like Kendrick Lamar recorded this sitting down in the seat. Like, just like I'm sitting down right now. Like this. Cause this how you talk to niggas. This how you talk to niggas, man. This how you do it. Man, come on, man. Disrespect is the name of the game right now. And Kendrick Lamar trying to be the best player. Come on, dog. What do we do?
Drake, rapping is done.
Bro, you can't.
Yo, what the fuck?
The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time.
He said the embassy about to get raided? Man, listen, man. Look, this can't get no deeper, man. Listen, I got things to do. You can't be making this super deep, dog. I got things to do, man. You gotta be investigating every little piece of this, dog. Like, come on, Kenny.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world.
I'm telling y'all right now, if this is true, if he has a daughter, if Drake got a daughter, bruh, this is done. Don't rap no more. Don't do none of that, bruh. This is done. It's a dub. It's done. Oh, man, got act stressing.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? This thing is coming some random shit like this, bruh. What the fuck? What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Oh!
Tripping, bro. You tripping.
I was vibing. Drizzy responded. I'm coolin'. Having a good time. I was about to go get the Henny. What the fuck did this Kendrick nigga drop and start talking about?
He started talking about your guy, man.
What the fuck?
He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro?
And the fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the gram.
Listen, we don't gotta dissect the whole thing, man. At the end of the day, man, what this boils down to is Drake has lost this, man. No matter how you try to dissect this or try to go find reasons why Drake won or whether Kendrick is lying or whatever the case may be, Kendrick has just violated the shit out of Drake. And in this game, that's what you gotta do to win these battles. And that's what's happening here. So, I mean, sucks it had to be you, dog, but hey, this is where we at. It's over. In my eyes, Kendrick has destroyed Drake, no matter how you look at it. And even if it turns out that the daughter thing isn't true, the man literally just walked on you all over this track, bro, and dissected you, broke you down. Oh, man, it's crazy. But listen, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Who knows, man? Might drop this and then another disc might come out. At this point, nobody knows what the fuck is going on. We don't know. But it's crazy. But hey, let's get to it. It's your boy Goods, Big Zo TV. Let's go.